Hey guys, it's Daniela, and this week's theme on WowzerfyingSquad is 10 things you don't know about moi. So, because I've actually done this type of video before, I actually decided to switch it up a little bit, put a little twist on this theme, and instead of just saying 10 random facts about me, I decided to share 10 things you probably don't know about my job. So I currently work at a deli. I've been working at this place for a few months now, and yeah, so I just want to shed some light on what it's like working there. And yeah, so just a little disclaimer. I won't be sharing anything that that I'm not allowed to say. I'm not trying to get in trouble with my job. So if you came to this video expecting me to spill some tea and I mean, there will be tea spilled, that's not what I'm saying, but if you came to this video expecting me to share every single little dark secret or just share all the company secrets, this video is not going to be what you were looking for. And not that we have any dark secrets, it's not like that. I'm just saying I'm not trying to expose anything that I'm not allowed to say. So yeah, this is more just me telling you guys things that you probably haven't thought much about unless you have worked at a deli or a restaurant. A lot of these apply to any type of restaurant, not specifically delis or specifically the one I work at. That's just the experience I have. But yeah, some of these even can apply to any type of customer service job. So yeah, these are just things that I've experienced in the last couple months of working at this job that I don't think a lot of people really know about, or at least have really thought much about. So yeah, some of these things are going to be good things, some of these things are going to be pet peeves, annoying things. Some of these are just going to be neutral. This list is in no particular order, just what came to mind when I was composing this list. So yeah, so anyways, with all of that being said, let's get started. So number one is that we do many different things. So in my job, I'm not doing one single task the entire shift. I'm doing so many different things. I'm bussing tables, I'm running food, I'm in the back doing prep or something, I'm wiping down trays. I'm doing so many different kinds of things, And this job, the other jobs that I've had were more jobs that I was kind of doing one thing because they were more cashier type jobs. So this job is kind of different in that I'm not spending the entire shift checking people out or cashing them out or whatever like I did in my other jobs. I'm walking around the restaurant, I'm bussing tables, I also sweep the floor, so I'm doing basically whatever needs to get done. So I'm constantly switching between tasks. And at my deli, pretty much everyone does that. We'll switch off stuff. Yeah, there will be dedicated people on the line, which if you don't know, the line refers to the people preparing the food, line cooks and all that. So yeah, there will be dedicated people on there, and there's dedicated people on the floor, and there's a dedicated person at the dish pit. But most of us are doing different things. Sometimes we'll switch off tasks or whatever, and so yeah, so yeah, if you go to a restaurant and I guess my deli, it's not it's a deli, so it's fast casual. So our food runners, they're not servers you'd see at a fancy restaurant. They're we're food runners. And so the same person who brings you your food will likely also be bussing your table after you're done. So we do a little bit of everything. We're kind of jacks of all trades. So yeah. Number two is a pet peeve. And so a little bit of backstory. So the deli that I work at has a salad bar, and we're kind of known for the salad bar. But yeah, the salad bar, you know, gets a lot of people, and it's a self-serve salad bar too. So yeah, so if you're getting a salad at the salad bar, you go there and you serve yourself. And so this is where the pet peeve comes in. And one of my pet peeves when it comes to food running is when people, because like at my restaurant we have, it's one of those restaurants where like when you order at the counter, they give you like a plastic thingy with a number on it, and you bring that number to your table, and that's how we know who to bring the food to. Well, one of my biggest pet peeves of doing food running is when people bring their plastic little number with them to the salad bar. And then I have to run their food, and I'm looking all over for which table they're sitting at. I can't find the number, and then I glance over at the salad bar, and then there's someone with that number on their tray at the salad bar. And it's like, if you're gonna go to the salad bar, like at least pick a table, set your number down, and then go to the salad bar. And it annoys me because it's like, I don't know which table you're sitting at. And like, I mean, I suppose like if you have one plate of food, I could just hand you your food and put it on your salad bar tray. But like, if you have like a group of people, I can't, and like the person with the number is at the salad bar, like I can't put all the plates of food on the tray. So then I'm stuck like awkwardly standing there until you finish making your salad, and then I have to watch which table you walk to so that I can then give you your food. So yeah, so if you're going to a deli with a salad bar, or any restaurant that has that gives you those plastic numbers, and you like go to the salad bar, put your number at a table first so we at least know where you're sitting. So yeah, and I get that like people don't think about that, because if they're going to the salad bar, they often will go there like as soon as they finish ordering, so I can like understand. But I don't know, I just wish that people thought about that more. That's all. Number 3 is a good thing, something that I like when people do. And that is sometimes people will leave tips at their tables for the person who's bussing the table. And it's always a nice surprise when I'm bussing a table and I see some cash at the table. And people will do that. They will leave tips, and it's not like a requirement. It's not like on the same requirement as like leaving a tip on your bill at a restaurant. But it's a nice thing that people do. It's a nice little surprise, and I like when people do it. And so if more people did it, I would not complain. Yeah, I really appreciate that like extra tip. And yeah, and not everyone does it, but some people will do it, and it's nice. It's a nice little surprise. So if that's something you've never thought about doing, maybe you could make someone's day and do it next time you go to a fast casual restaurant. Okay, the next one is kind of more specific to the deli that I work at. So at least at the location I work at, we have a ghost kitchen with a cookie place, with like a local bakery. They focus on cookies and stuff. And we have a ghost kitchen with them. And so we get orders from like this cookie business, and we prepare it, and they pick it up. They come and pick it up, and I think that is probably honestly my favorite part of this job. For some reason, I love baking cookies. Like I love doing the whole process, like just baking the cookies and then boxing them up is so fun to me. I don't know why, I just find it so fun. And so every time we get an order from this bakery, it's an order, like someone places an order because they want to get cookies from this bakery, and every time we get one, and I get tasked with preparing the order, I always just get so happy inside because I love doing it. It's a break from bussing tables and it's fun and I love it. So yeah, so just wanted to share that. The next one, number 5, is another pet peeve of bussing tables, and it's when people leave you know, like little sauce containers. You know what I'm talking about, like those sauce containers? Well, sometimes people have like more than one, and sometimes they're different sizes. And I hate when people leave like sauce containers inside of each other. It bothers me so much because then like I have to take it out, and then like my fingers get dirty from like whatever sauce was left inside. And it's annoying, and I don't understand why people do that. And so many people do it, and I don't understand why they think that it makes our life better, or it makes our life easier, you know? Like, I genuinely don't understand. The next one, number 6, is a fun fact about just working in restaurants, and this doesn't just apply to my deli. This basically applies to any job relating to food. But one thing that we have to do is we have to do this thing called FIFO, which is an acronym for first in, first out. Now, what does that mean, you ask? Well, it means that the oldest food has to get used up first, and that is to prevent it from going bad. So an example of putting FIFO into action. So I do the salad bar a lot of the time, and occasionally when an item at the salad bar is starting to get low, we replace it. So we have a fridge of backups of everything in the salad bar. So we will basically refill it, and we have a very specific way that we have to do it. So we don't just dump the new container into the salad bar. What we do is we take out the old container from the salad bar, open the new container, dump the components, what's left in the old container. We have to dump the old food so that it's on top, so that it naturally gets used first, and then we put it back on the salad bar. And so yeah, so if you're ever at a salad bar and you see someone doing that and you wonder why they don't just dump the food on, because it sounds like it would be easier and quicker, that is why, because it's protocol. Because otherwise, if that particular those particular components that are left in there never get used, they're gonna go bad eventually, and we don't want that. So yeah, so it naturally has to be on the top so that it gets used before the newer food that went in. The other thing is when we're making backups for the salad bar, we have multiple containers of each item in the fridge, and when we make new containers, we have to put the new ones at the back and then put the older ones, the ones that were already in there, at the front so that they get used before the newer ones. So that means we have to go in and pull out all of the containers that were in there, and then take the new ones, put them on the back, and then put the old ones back in at towards the front. So yeah, so we don't just slip them in there. We have to take them out and then slip the new ones, and you get what I mean. And that is because of FIFO, first in, first out. Number 7, another food safety thing. Everything is labeled. All the containers of food has a label on it. And we do that so that way we know when it has to be used by. And so yeah, all the containers on the salad bar, you don't see them when they're on the salad bar because they're hidden. The label is hidden. You just see the top of the container, you know. It's hidden underneath the salad bar. But we have to put labels on all the containers, and we have a special printer that prints them out, so we don't have to go and manually put in all the information. All we have to do is search for the specific food item in the database. We have a tablet in the back, and we just search for what food it is, and it has all the information already in the system. So all we have to do is search for it, click on it, and basically print out however many we need of that specific item. So yeah, but we have labels for like absolutely everything. All the containers in the back, like in the kitchen, on the line, everything has a label on it. Okay, number 8 is a fun fact about bussing tables, and that is that we have to switch out bus carts every so often. So when we have a lot of tables to bus, we carry around a cart that makes it easier for us to bus tables. If we only have like 1 or 2 tables, we just take a tray, put everything that was on the table onto the tray, and then bring it over to the bus cart. That's how we're supposed to do it. We're not supposed to carry around the bus cart unless we have 3 or more tables to bus. But yeah, but we have a bus cart where all the dirty plates go. And so eventually we have to switch it out because it gets full. And especially, like, there's certain reasons besides, you know, obviously you don't want it to get overfilled, because then plates are going to come out and gonna fall on the floor and break, which actually the other day one of my coworkers actually did break a few plates on accident. So we had some plates break, but anyway, I'm getting off topic. But obviously you don't want to overfill, but also there's another reason that we can't overfill the bus cart, and that is the person at the dish pit has to clean all that, and they have to like grab, because we put like bins on the bus cart, and we put the plates inside those bins, and they have to grab those bins from off the cart and like put them into the dish pit, and it gets heavy, you know. So we always have to be considerate that we're not overfilling the bus cart. And sometimes, depending on how busy the restaurant is or how many tables need to be bussed, that thing fills up pretty quickly. Like, I'll be going around bussing tables, and after maybe like 5 or 6 tables, like it'll be like I could have started with like an almost empty bus cart, and after like 5 or 6 tables it'll be basically full. So yeah, sometimes it fills up quickly, sometimes it takes a while, but yeah, really just depends. Number 9 is we have backups. We have so many backups for everything, especially like on the salad bar. We have like literally behind the salad bar, like you can see it if you walk into my restaurant and you glance in the direction of the salad bar, you can see. But we have a fridge behind the salad bar that we keep all our backups in. So yeah, we have backups for everything. And also, I am often tasked with making backups, preparing backups for the salad bar, and that is so time consuming. Not because it's difficult, but just because it just takes a lot of time. So we have a walk-in fridge, like in the very back of the building, and then like at the end of the fridge is the walk-in freezer. Where we keep like literally all the inventory that we have. And so when we make backups for the salad bar, we'll take all the items that need more containers, backup containers. We'll take all those items from the walk-in fridge in the back, and we'll make containers of them, print out labels. We have to like also keep track of everything, because sometimes like we have so many salad bar backups to do, and like figure out how many of each thing we need and make that number of containers, and it takes a while. And usually I only do 3 at a time. I only take 3 items from the walk-in fridge out at a time, so that way I don't have anything out of the fridge for too long, because then it starts to become not safe to consume. So like I have to go in the walk-in fridge so many times to grab my next set of 3 items, and it's a lot. It takes a while, you know, but we have like it's part of the job. We have to do it. We have to constantly have backups available. So yeah, and like anything that's not in backups is in the walk-in fridge or freezer. And finally, last but certainly not least, number 10 is especially for someone who runs a lot of food, like I do a lot of food runs, I I will often see something that looks really good, and to be honest, like, I get a little bit of food envy, because I'm like, this person like knows what's up. They have good taste. And so if I see that someone ordered something that I think looks really good, I'm gonna order it on my lunch break, or I will order it to take home when I clock out. Sometimes I'll get a meal when I clock out to take home, because I'm like, that looks so good. So yeah, those are 10 things that you don't know about working at a deli. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that you learned a little bit from this video, and yeah. So if you have any more questions about my job, feel free to leave those in the comments, and I will be happy to answer those. So yeah, anyways, that is pretty much it. Don't forget to have a wowzerfying day filled with lots of wowzerness, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out, y'all. Woo!